Lalafell? Edit stream. Road to heaven. All right. You know what? This is like one of those rare cases where normal cam can come out and look at this shit. You see what he does? He puts his body over top of my hand and then presses down onto it. Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, thank you. It was nothing. It was nothing. It only took about 6 years to get through the base game content. No problem. No problem at all. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, we're going forward. Okay. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, yes. Minfilia has become like one of my favorite characters for reasons. How do you feel about the twins? Eh. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation of the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the aether, a pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago, to be precise. I should like to think it mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need to say no more. At great sacrifice, we've delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. Oh shit, it skipped. Stand with us, together we shall safeguard the future of the realm. Fairy Star. Oh, fuck yeah. You can now fly while mounted in Lanosia, Thelon. Oh my god. I gotta turn auto go off. It's throwing me off. Did it. Reoccurring problem. Reemerging primal problem. Look at these boots. Turn that off for now. I know you have scarce had a chance to rest. I'm afraid there's still work to do. The Ultima weapon's destruction, 'twould seem, has served to embolden the beastmen who now seek to call down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Almaja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparations of their respective summoning rites. That is but half of it. Much to our dismay, all three tribes were somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something? Ahem. Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before. Far, far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the Ultima weapon's maiden disappearance, rather. You will remember that as the time it devoured three primals in one sitting. Grand companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. After deliberation, their leaders concluded they must needs turn to us once more, to thee. The etheric waves that were observed during Mordona do not appear to bear any connection to any beast tribe. Yet, much more remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you the midst of danger so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable. Will you undertake the mission? I clicked on you, didn't I? You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Thancred. Ahem. With circumstances as they... I don't like him. With circumstances as they were, they've had the chance to properly... I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. String of failures have left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow scions. But instead, I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties soon. Primals, no fewer than 3 beings threatening to appear. It's easy to be overwhelmed. We must take it one step at a time. Eorzea? As an overview, please speak with him. I've never said that name out loud. I feel like most people, when they play games, aren't streaming it, and they don't have to say things that aren't voice acted out loud. So, specifically weird names. The price of principles. So this is the actual story quest. Pleases me to see you well. I don't like this race of people. Like child race. Can't stand them. Do excuse me for they're like gnomes, but shittier. They're like shitty gnomes. Do excuse me for interrupting. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. They are not adorable. They're garbage. Ever since we defeated Gaius, I guess, guys. The way they say it in the cutscenes is weird. They say it like guys, like hey guys or whatever. Gaius, and destroyed his ultimate weapon. The eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. Have you ever tried to match the character? Yeah, but after doing that for like some, what are they called? And sometimes where I've streamed like Doki Doki, I think I did that a couple times for a bit. I find that it like makes me way more tired. And so I try not to. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the sides of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not in the interests of individually Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldesian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to. Give me, I do not mean to burden you so. It's cool. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. Okay, Necro. This is what I have done. Basically, all of the dungeons, while leveling, except I don't think I've done, yeah, I haven't done Wanderer's Palace because I got that, like, right before the end. Actually, I got that one night I said, okay, I'm going back in to get it. I haven't done this. Oh, no, I have done that. I haven't done this one. The Aurum Vale. Should I try that? Should we see if we can get a group for Aurum Vale and take a look at that? Why not, right? You said it's difficult? That's a difficult dungeon? It's the hardest ARR thing. Oh, this should be interesting then. Okay, I'm gonna start picking up more quests now that we're kind of in, like, what we'll call end game. How fares the adventuring? Your gear holding up against the rigors of the trade, making a mistake, quality of your weapon. It needs to do business, Revenant's Toll, ancient ruins where she derives her livelihood. Pay her visit, okay. Something else over here too. Nothing like staring out at the sea, bringing an old man back to his glory. Good old times, whole life still lay ahead of him. Sneak up on elders. You're an adventurer, may not be a gray beard. I am. I reckon you have a memory or two to be keen on remembering. Join me for a while. Fuck does that mean? New Game Plus system. New Game Plus allows you to relive the adventure. Okay, I see. Interesting. Let's not worry about that just yet. Oh wait, what are we doing? The price of principles. Oh, I have to speak with a bunch of people, probably in the Wandering Sands, right? My bad. I left a little the Waking Sands, whatever. I think I left a little too early. Okay. A Kobold Initiative, huh? Recall you are meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Laminsons sent word of the Titan mayhap. I hate the way some of these people talk. Fuck me. You mayhap also recall my words to our host. I said unto Marlwib that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds and that the beastmen had justly responded, that we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa? Limsa? I guess Limsa, right? I felt no compulsion to allow the Laminsons to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justify their actions and absolve them of guilt. Right, here we go. New Tiny pulls the first room. Remember to eat the fruit? What the fuck does that mean? I guess we'll find out. It's a cool looking place though. The emoji version of this place. Been a few days, so get back into the swing of things here. Where does it show me poison stacks? Man, I was taking a fuck ton of damage for a second there. That got a little scary. Oh, this is what you mean by the fruit. Where does it say my poison stacks? Is that the Aether Flow? Oh, there it is. Okay. Gold Lung. I'm hoping that's the only fruit I need. Oh, we lost one of our DPS. Okay. I was like, why is this going so slow now? What am I at, 2? I'll grab another one at 3, I suppose. Let's see what tries it. Can I make it? I'm gonna grab it real quick here. Fight's probably over. Yeah, things in here definitely hit pretty fucking hard. I need those. Oh. I got poisoned again. Must consume. Right. Aw, cute. Fuck, I should have just needed on the seedling. I didn't know if we're needing or greeting. I don't know what people in this fucking stupid MMO do for things like that. Oh well. And wow, if you need for anything, you're a fucking piece of shit and you deserve to be murdered. So I'm used to just not needing on things. What does this need? Oh, is that just... Oh, it's not available because this is a level 40-something dungeon. Bummer. Ugh. If you couldn't tell, the reason why we're stopping is because they're chatting. And I know you can't tell actually because I am covering the chat box very specifically. I have noticed that the chat is not cancer like it is in WoW in this game, so I really don't have to cover the chat box. Just force of habit, you know? That's my favorite part of WoW. The part that can get you banned off Twitch. I keep hitting the wrong fucking button. Oh, he can't be stunned out of that? Or is he resisting my stuns? Oh, he's resisting. Okay. That makes more sense now. Most of the moves didn't have the telegraph. Oh, really? That does sound like it would be much rougher. Pokemon Unite. Yeah, and I was going to say, it's not today, right? It's in 2 days. That's correct. Yeah, we got Chris Tales tomorrow. How much am I gonna stream of it? Theoretically all of it, but I don't know how long it is or how the problem is I'm definitely gonna stream the beginning. I don't know if it feels like a game I would prefer to play off stream, then I'll keep playing it off stream, you know? But theoretically I would like to play probably all of it. Honestly. It's probably short enough for 2 or 3 streams. They said 20-ish hours. So probably like a week, I would say. Probably like 7 days worth of like 3-hour streams or something. Yeah, there has been a lull. I mean, it's the reason why I pushed through the base game content for this. It was a great time to do so. I guess this right now is considered base game content for this game. But you know what I meant. You hyped up Pokemon Unite? I'm stoked about Unite, dude. That's going to be a game I play a lot of offline, I believe. Wait, is this the last boss of here? The Miser's Mistress. I guess it is, huh? Poison hits harder. Be wary and near fruit. Avoid bad breath. Oh, is this a Marlboro? Oh, Necro? Yeah. Bloody murder. Nom 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 nom. Eat this fucking fruit. All right. I think that means I've done all of the beginner stuff. Well, except for that. The study item level is synced. All item levels will be adjusted to the level indicated. Oh, 110. Chris Tales is an RPG. None can deny would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was an ever delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ul'dah now and be done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. Been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Palpimo makes me send them back. Wouldn't be so bad. Some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, so, or, you know. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have powers beyond doubt. The question is what we do with it. You may be interested to know there's a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated if only Scions could commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and their primals is at thy disposal, whether man or beast man. We are wont to seek power. When plunged into the black depths of despair, that despair doth begin with Almaja, who have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade Thancred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. 'Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioner's machinations, nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defiant in defeat to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. The sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortunes so finite. That's the worst word vomit. Yeah. Yes, he does. Friend to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. A weak primal walketh the shroud. Those who have borne the eldritch spirit witness and return to tell tale a vow never before seen its like. The god's quiver doth investigate as we speak, and meseems Bolord Lewin would become a capable adventurer's helping hand. Pray he, I guess, to the seed of the first bow, shine thy light upon the matter. What do you want? Oh. Ifrit bleeds, we can kill it. Oh my god, that is such good wordplay. Ifrit bleeds, we can kill it. Good lord. Confirmation just arrived from the immortal flames. 'Tis as Uringer said, I fear, the Amalja have already summoned Ifrit. Confrontation with the Lord of the Inferno is inevitable. I would like nothing more than to lend you my blade, but the students of Baldesion? I I guess, Balgin, insisted I refrain from taking to the field where it concerns primals. I know not the workings of it, but it would seem recent events have left me especially susceptible to tempering. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everybody's sake, I must sit this one out. Instead, I will focus on gathering and analyzing data. Now the Immortal Flames have already conducted a preliminary investigation into Ifrit. They may well have information that will be used to you. Do pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you will remember Minfilia's words, but this Ifrit is a far cry from the primal you first defeated. You will want to assemble your most dependable comrades on them. Yeah, I get it. Hard mode. I understand. Fuck off, Randolph. This situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhaps it's time I made my feelings known to the antecedent, I guess? To the antecedent. Come along. You desired cancel, you should have it. Signs and stuff done, must leave Ul'dah. Okay. We must do what? So long as we remain on Ul'dah territory, we'll never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities. The Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize that they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an aetheryte. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. Ul'dah is no longer suitable. Where would you have us go? Experience has taught the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree is beyond their borders. Mordona. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lays within neutral territory, offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it also is frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years, but I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12. Hear that? We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as... That will be all. Uh-oh. Struck a nerve, I feel. I'm sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I've left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Believe Ul'dah has it truly come to this? Pray attend to Afinod. He's engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Waits upon you, much to think about. Oh, and tell him I shall have my answer in due time. That shit over. Think my brain fried? No shit, right? Ugh. Confounded, she knows what must be done and still she hesitates, all because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minphilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among many great who perished during the calamity. Oh my god. Flahamin. Flahamin? What's her name? Though you might know her better as the songstress of Ul'dah, she was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Charlatan minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what happened, that her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minphilia too struggled at first, but as Flahamin's absence stretched from months into years, she saw there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate, for whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Flahamin is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Iliad, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt any worries that now plague Minphilia's heart may be assuaged. I mean to send forth to La Nocia at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gegger to the veracity of these rumors. Okay. I have an easy way there. Let's go. I like this area quite a bit. It's very, very pretty. Oh. Chonkobo! Yegaruju. Oh, sweet siren of the sands, my Mikote muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's Bane. What brings you to my... Cerulean. What brings you to my humble resort? That majestic beast? He's a Chonkobo. Flamin! You mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until very recently was the songstress of Ul'dah? Egad's woman, if I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Oh, for shame, to think she now plies her trade off the riffraff, for the riffraff off to the west or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say, a tragedy. West, is it? Thank you. Oh, I didn't realize it was him speaking. I was like, wait, my character is speaking? Never mind. West, is it? Thank you, Master Gegaruju. Your information will serve us well. Oh, crap. I accidentally clicked when his dialogue came up. Yay, flying. Oh my god, he's so cute! I know, look at him! He's so cute! Oh, in the building, right? I believe. Yeah. Well, if it isn't the savior of wine port, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold. To give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly, I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer, given that I could smell the woman from a mile away. I dare say he could smell her from 10. That's this one, right? Agitech armor? Oh, fuck yeah, boy. We'll check that out in a second, but I'm sorry. Fat Chocobo is basically unbeatable. Except the music that plays when you ride him sucks. You wanna know I've seen Mikote last by the name of Flahaman? I wish. I haven't seen a loss of any description for far too bloody long. Accepting yourself, of course. There we go. I see you have had many grand adventures since we last spoke. You must share them with me sometime. Stop sniffing me, you fucking creep. Girl from a while ago? One does not forget perfume like that, so robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar, reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully and head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. Speak with Shamani Lomani. Banana Nana Fofami. Adventurers Guild. Oh, I'm not doing the Leave Quest or Lev Quest or whatever. Fuck that shit. I don't care about that at all. What do you want? Fancy yourself a romantic friend? Do you oft find yourself gazing at the horizon, yearning to travel such storied relics left behind the heroes of yore? Yes, you say? Then do I ever have a proposal for you? I was accosted the other day by a slobbering drunkard. Bear with me now, I assure you this gets better, who most eagerly regaled me, from what I could gather in misslurred speech and copious amounts of spittle, that is, with the tale of a treasure map he stumbled upon in his travels. I don't recall the particulars. I was emptying my innards of some foul swill at the time, you see. But it sounded rather convincing to my ill-addled brain. What I do remember is the fellow mentioned striking out first light for Raincatcher Gully to visit a miner friend. Should the prospect of hunting for hidden riches set your heart aflutter, I reckon you might still find him there. The Diligent Digger. Hidden treasures, ha, another gill-crazed greenhorn reeled in by Eldwine's tall tales, eh? Yes, Aldwine, the old doddering fool's name, though, mind ye, I've not known him to limit his consumption by any one type of brew. I saw him just the other day, I did, clutching some tattered piss-yellow parchment like it was made of solid mithril. This ish me ticket to fortune, he blabbered, not half so eloquently, mind ye. Before stumbling out of the tavern doors and promptly falling flat on his mug, like as not. Did I see the map myself, you say? Did I ever? Why, the fool shoved it in my face so many times I swear the mold left the page to take up residence in my nostrils. 'Twas a mess of blue and brown splotches that Eldwine swore was Camp Bronze Lake with a big X to the southeast. You're not thinking of going there, are you? Take my word, you'll find naught but a sorry drunkard and a sack of broken dreams. Alright, we gotta keep searching for Flamin. He's here somewhere. Ah, here she is. Oh, hello. I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the Gobu's ire until it was too late. The Gabagool. Their oils can be used to make perfume, you see, and I... Lahamin? I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Ulda, I presume. Minfilia, or should I say Asilia, is looking for you. Asilia? Alright, later, Necro. You are the picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me, more than you know. But tell me, sojourns in the forests of Lonasia aside, when will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say? Ace, you cannot tell me this was not a good investment. This was adorable before, but now seeing this is too good. Oh. Is that an Ixion? It makes a contender for Game of the Year. This is not at all how I had envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Flamin has made her peace, is ready to reunite with her adopted daughter. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I have kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood, come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. We should change my, my companion. Oh, you can't even see the companion in this part, so we'll wait until later, I guess. After. Oh. Antecedent. Is it antecedent or antecedent? You have a guessed. I'm gonna look this up. Hold on.
Antecedent.
Antecedent. Did I feel it pick up like everybody said? No, apparently I get, like, it definitely picks up at the end of the main game stuff. And apparently the stuff I'm seeing now is going to be better than that. And then apparently after that, when Heavensward's content starts, it, like, just fucking takes off in quality. So we're not quite at that point yet. But it sounds like we're getting close. Lachaman? Asilia. I wonder how much Rule 34 there is of her. I bet a decent amount. I haven't seen her like this in years. Oh. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, so I resolved to stay as far away as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue what you did, achieving things I would have not imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Asilia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. It's nothing? Oh, you shouldn't have. Celsedia perfume. You remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Cyrilline, however. I would not have made it without her. There's something else. This is a cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it. My father was a member of the Allah Migan Resistance. Migan, I guess? Resistance. When I was a child, he brought me here to Ulda. The accident claimed his life shortly after our arrival. It was Lamin who took me in then. She raised me as her own. Taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I'm no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I failed to grasp their implications. It's clear there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lamin as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Asilia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could have ever hoped. You succeeded where I failed and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become and all the many things you've done, I cannot help to think of what you have yet to do and what it may entail. Isilia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Ul'dah. La Min. You built it once, Isilia. You can build it again, and this time we'll do it together. See? Time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldesion. Preparations begin at once. Yeah, she does. You're right. Ophelia would share with you the latest news on the Scion's imminent relocation. It is all well and good we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there's much to be done, and in so little time. Our first step is to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to their cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters, antecedent. Really, if I need to concern myself with anything, it surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, I submit to you that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am, nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. It is an honor, antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alfinod, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. Madam, unless I am much mistaken, you are the one known as Cyrilline, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance? Slothborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then to use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is a new undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. You shall always be welcome to Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Shit. I hate clicking and then it scrolls because, yeah. But before, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you traveled far, much done for us and for me. We'll speak again anon. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care. Ah, Cyrilline, were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the solar. Alphanod has just returned. It seems there's something he would share with us. Oh, sleepy boy. Here, good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And? Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Science of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordana. The Rising Stones. Yay! Woo! A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. And someone needs a McDonald's coffee. I need black tar coffee. Injected directly into my brainstem. I am sleepy today in a way that I haven't been in. Actually, yesterday was really bad. That's why. I was exhausted yesterday at work. From the waking sense to the rising stones. Passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of the momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plan, and they have each pledged their full support, General Robin and Raubin Bon included. Moreover, I've decided it's time for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Sure, that's wise, Antecedent. If anything, it is mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the signs of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in doing so, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one, and once to no one, and once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals to face down the Empire, and you, my fellow scions, I would say this: prepare for the challenges which lay ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great, I say. Yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time and again, united as one. There must be some way I can... Wait. That area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Flahamin to teach me the basics of mining too. You ever wonder how he does it? Alphanut, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I'd like you to deliver these documents to Slothborn that concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us well, Cyrillin. Let's quickly maybe this. Oh, my God, these yawns. Something else here. Grant you passage through the White Wolf Gate. Alright, I mean, we'll hold on to that for now. I head into? Down here. The Archers Guild. Man, imagine actually wanting to be an archer. Pathetic. Maybe one day. Proceed to the seat of the first bow. Gray, I have heard much of your deeds in recent days. Come on the strength of the primal investigation, your aid is most welcome. Gotta kill some primals, dude. Think these are trials? Maybe not. Oh, tired boy. Is it a guild test? Did this game just forget about guild tests? Lord Lewin would have you ascertain the veracity of ominous rumors circulating about Gridania of late. I shall proceed directly to the matter of hand, though still unsubstantiated. Ill rumors stir among the townspeople of late. Rumors of a shadow-clad knight who rides in the shroud. Under normal circumstances, I would pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we have reason to suspect, but we have not to gain by rushing to judgment. I would have you go to the streets, Gray, speak with people, hear their words with your own ears. Sorry, I'm just hooking somebody up with something. Oh, that's right. You reminded me. We're gonna that the dismembered hand is this minion. What if we do oh, why don't we summon this little guy? Cute. Why is a dismembered hand following us? Yeah, it's a companion. He's adorable, but he's a little too hard to see. Let's try this airship. Okay, that'll do for now. For a little bit. Don't sneak up on me like that. Ever since espying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman, my heart won't stop racing. I knew elementals would push us sooner or later. Or punish us sooner or later. For daring to disobey their will. This is surely a sign of sinister happenings to come. I saw them clear as day, or clear as night, as you might say. With me, my own two eyes, more fearsome than the rider was his ghastly steed. I know not where you've traveled, but I can assure you, you've not seen a more frightening beast. One thing I can tell you, friend, that was no specter or shadow. Nay, he was as solid as you or me. Well, maybe not as solid as me, if you know what I mean. Hey. This is a problem when you go on Twitter and you're able to offer somebody something. You get random people asking you for free shit as well. Yes, I saw the Black Knight, after which I promptly fled for my dear life. Should you end up in my position, you'd be wise to do the same. I have my pride, but I'm not fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know this is a manifestation of pure evil. Were he to turn that massive sword against Gridania, all of our lances as one could not hope to stand in his way. I too can get free stuff? Okay, so not through here. Where are we going? The broadening? No, who is a man in black? Oh, we're going back to Lewin or whatever. That's where the quivers hold. In my monthly due. Oh, we just got, like, I don't know why I'm saying we. I just got a nice little breeze come through my window here. So nice. Knight clad in shadow-forged armor, a mammoth sword, and hellsborn steed. It's clear now where worst forebodings have proven most unfortunately present. Ghostly knight atop his baleful steed. It is as I feared. The rumors bear a most inauspicious resemblance to the references in ancient scripture describing Odin, the dark divinity. Oh, that's fucking so dope. That's so exciting. It is my suspicion that the dark horseman of rumor is indeed Odin, and furthermore, this malevolent presence is a primal. And yet, before the god's quiver takes action, I would seek the counsel of one versed in the holy writings. Make for quarry mill and seek out brother Oapesi? Oapesi? Okay. I would know what he knows and be swift, Gray. If Odin has truly come to the shroud, time is not on our side. That is so fucking dope. Okay, wait, so where are we going? Not this one. This one, Dark Divinity. What did I want to drink? What? Oapesi. Oh my god. Please. Please no. I am Oapesi, and you must be the adventurer I've been expecting. Ah, yes, Odin the Dark Divinity. Bullard Lewin is understandably distressed at his arrival. As one who has read the scriptures, however, I'm not entirely surprised. Odin, as the ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving earth and the heavens. By his fell blade did perish earth herself, and countless multitudes of her people. At long last, the great hero of Aleg did arise to do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain and his spirit sealed within a forest spring. For years, this was thought to be a mere wives' tale, a ghost story told by mothers to frighten their young ones into obedience. But recent archaeological studies at Awoken ruins have unearthed damning evidence to the contrary, and now these rumors. The scriptures claim that the dark divinity slumbers in Earth's fount, deep in the heart of the shroud where the power of a crystal confines him. I have ventured in the forest and seen the crystal with my own eyes, but this was many years ago. It is entirely within the realm of possibility that something has gone terribly awry and the fetters of crystal confine the dark divinity no longer. I would send you to Earth's Fount to investigate the matter, but be forewarned, your path will not be an easy one. Should any evil spirit stand in your way, this water of cleansing should avail you. Okie dokie. Go in. Well, at least we can mount here. Hey, Necro. Oh, right. I'm supposed to use this. You fuck off for a second. There. I've made chips in an air fryer. If by chips you mean like fries, yes. I haven't like done thinly sliced anything to make chips though. No. Magical energy still remains in this stone, though its power have grown dim. Once more, behold how the stone has been cleaved clear in twain. By Odin's fell blade, there can be no doubt. And yes, yes, there can be no doubt as to the divinity of our unwelcome guest. And yet, it is all most curious. If the dark divinity rides free, why does he tarry the shroud? In the shroud? Any road, you are to be commended for your bravery. Adventurous Semi is preparing a report on the very matter as we speak. I'd be most grateful if you could share your findings with her as well. Where? So is indeed as we feared. The seal of Earth's found has been broken, and the dark divinity rides again. I must draft a report immediately. That materia, though. Your assistance in the investigation has proven invaluable. You have our thanks. With your aid, I finally managed to complete my report. A thorough survey of all eyewitness reports, along with the most credible theories regarding the Dark Divinity's presence in the Shroud. I intend to deliver copies of the report to Brother Oapisi and Bolord Lu and myself. The Scions, too, will no doubt be eager of our findings. I'd be most appreciative if you could deliver a copy to Urianger? ranger, I guess, in my stead. My duties demand I remain composed, but in all truth, I fear for the fate of our people. Should the time come that the Dark Divinity draws his blade against Gridania, promise me we can count on your aid. Swear to me! Oh, I don't want to go back there yet. Let's, this easy to get to? That's pretty easy to get to. Oh, you're gonna do a trial run of making some chips tomorrow? Let me know how it goes. I'm pushing the wrong button. Who goes there? Don't tell me you've come to help old Elduin dig for buried treasure. Oh, right, the treasure guy. Okay. I don't care what he has to say. Let's find his treasure and steal it. Oh. Casket. Fuck yeah. Oh, right. I have like half an hour before maintenance starts. The only thing I'm worried about with streaming this game is I feel like it's not a game people want to watch. Like MMOs just in general, you know? Where did those nasty buggers come from? If I had a trusty pickaxe with me, I'd have split their skulls clean. It hit too. Yeah, I get it. You're drunk. Fucking chill. Look at that facial hair. Old Edwinge had the fine-ish Eorzea hash to offer, from the drowned wench to the bush Karen's drothersh. He's seen nothing like the great beer gosh gut. You skipped all cutscenes and dialogue from 5 to 50. The trap. Yeah, this guy I don't care about at all. We're done with him. We are done. Remove a time-worn map from its glass prison, unlock its mysteries, and dig. These are the two things I wanted. Alright, treasure hunting is now unlocked. Very good. I think it's time to go to Revenant's Toll. I was told to expect a scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It's been far too long. You have something for me, yes? Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? We've had, would that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, just the work of a dozen men. I jest. Slothborn would show you around the Scion, soon to be home in Revenant Soul. Sure. Oh my god, fuck off, Amazon. Even I can appreciate an important woman such as yourself has little time for menial tasks, but since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Sion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. I too got an email. Maybe a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it'll become as good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around. Hey, Tataru is messaging me. Is that you? I'm sorry to interrupt. I have a most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gerdania. It appears our aid is requested. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with due haste. Is everything all right? I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear there is no time for a leisurely tour. This is no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries, you can rest assured that I'll see to all the necessary arrangements. Pray return anytime after you've seen to your more pressing matters. Oh. Place is pretty dope now. How high up can we go? All right, back to the Waking Sands, I guess. Oh, we live here now. Alright, we don't have a whole lot of time left before the servers go down for maintenance. So, we're gonna do this quest and see what's going on, and then maybe call it there for now? I don't know. Like, I'm not sure how long this is gonna be, so. Messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to this conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that Ixal have summoned Garuda again, or mayhap Imperial forces been sighted within the shroud? Well, whatever it may be, absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go ask the antecedent if there's anything you can do. Knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe another primal, or another entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania. Thine arrival is customarily untimely. The aetheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Uringer says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. I hope that Mogglesguard... I had hoped the Mogglesguard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, the disturbance warrants a full investigation. Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Heoloi, I guess. He awaiteth thee at the Adder's Nest. Pray hasten to Gridania, Cyrillene. Ida and Papalimo will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. It's possibly a primal. Quest name. As soon as I log off for this, you guys want to see some New World? That Amazon MMO? I have closed beta access. We'll take a look at maybe. See how it compares to this. Oh, we can't mount here. I forgot. A pleasure to see you as always. Thank you for answering my summons. Quite frankly, I could think of no one more qualified to. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. Got from that. Giant Skull Longsword and Darkscale Scutum. Oh my god, we have to summon this minion. Oh my god, he's so cute. Okay. Hail to the king, Kupo. Not long ago, the Moogle Kuplokop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind, one of which would imperil the entire 12's wood if left unchecked. You proved to be an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role with our dealings with the Moogles. The rest of you should hear from Kuplokop himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seedseer at the Lotus Stand. How far is that? Oh, it's just like down here to the right and then to the left. That's not bad. The other scions have already arrived, madam. May I show you in? We have like 10 minutes, essentially. Kupos are the best, actually, though. Did you know that oh, I'll look for it later. I have a picture back in like 2001 or something where I drew a fucking Moogle on my arm with Sharpie because I was considering getting it tattooed. I have a picture taken from a shitty webcam somewhere. Please, you have to stop them, but you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moogles, Kupo. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order, yes, but no. Calm yourself, Kuplo Cop. Can you not see this, that she hasn't the faintest idea what we're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful I am that you have come upon such short notice. Truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplo Cop has brought us news of most unsettling development. It would seem that good Kane Mongol Mog 12 has returned to Eorzea. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history, or if some manifestation from Moogle mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with literally endless supply of wine, Kupo. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually become discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Mogulmog 12, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Mogulmog 12, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. That is how we Moogles came to this land, Kupo. All of us except good King Mogulmog 12, may his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Moogle kind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens, from what I understand, that being your reason for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea? The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Mogulmog 12 is a myth made manifest via a means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in summoning of their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Moogles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the Ultima weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take such a drastic measure? Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last decade, Eorzea has been brought up to the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by heroics of a chosen few. To you, who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think Mogulsguard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes, come what may. I assure you, the Mogulsguard only want to protect the forest from outsiders, but ever since the return of good King Mogulmog 12, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they started to get carried away, Kupo. Verging on a lot, in fact. Like the sylphs who summoned Rama, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influenced the Mughals in a manner similar to that of that primal. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief he poses a threat not only to Mughal kind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus we do beseech you, Cerulean, confront good King Mogulmog 12 and drive him from our midst. Humbly I do thank you. The sanctuary of the Mongols Guard and their liege lord is concealed by magical words. Brother Isumi Yan of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they may be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further. Okay. We have an Ethernet thing to that area. Probably not enough time for Kupo. Maintenance will begin shortly. Oh god, I don't think I even have enough time to make it to this guy and talk to him. Alright, I think we're just gonna have to... Oh, fuck it, maybe. Maybe we can make it. Go, 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 go. It's a very pretty place. And we entered a sanctuary. This is going to be a good place to log off. Welcome. That you should be the one to face Good King Mogulmog 12 is of great comfort to me and the elementals both. As I'm sure you know, the Mughals are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet, should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary and inform me when you are ready to seek the king. The wards barring access to the king's sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones. The selfsame method employed 5 years ago when the first king was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret we were forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we've been spared that burden on this occasion. Kuplokop invited in me that we had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Mongols Guard themselves. Yet, wishing not betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the king's sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare not labor any longer, for fear that the Mughals might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kuplokop's keystone. This is terrible. I hate reading this English. We must needs have Kuplokop's keystones. Pray to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you at the West Shore Pier, and press upon him our great need. I'm certain he will yield. Alright, we're gonna have to log off here. I'm definitely not gonna have enough time to keep doing this. So, next time when we play, we will be finding out about this Mogulmog, fucking the king, the Grand King, Mogulmog 12 or whatever. So that should be interesting. And I'm just gonna quickly, I had up a list of names for the quests here. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're about half done 2.1 content. There's not a whole lot of content for 2.1, so we'll probably finish it up next time around. We would have finished it up in this session if it wasn't for maintenance happening. But yeah, so far so good.